Hi, this is the CB and SB Watch a Movie.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
No more pilot.
No more pilot. We're doing it.
Yeah.
This is the full season order, starting now.
Season 1 of 1.
Season 1 of forever.
Yeah.
Or how long we ever decide to do this.
Friends forever.
Friends forever.
Yeah.
Until one of us gets really popular and moves away.
Me.
And then we'll have to replace one of us. And then we'll have to awkwardly change the title of the thing.
Yeah.
And then one of us will leave and it'll be like, hey guys, I'm going to be back. Don't worry about me. Never hear from me again.
Oh.
But let's not dwell on the future.
Okay.
And let's dwell on today.
Yeah, dwell on that movie.
The movie news. But first we'll say that the movie we'll be reviewing today. I nailed that.
You did. Maleficent.
Maleficent. It's a new movie.
I'm sure you've heard of it.
Yeah, it's been in theaters. It's doing pretty well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we do new movies. Sometimes we just do movies on DVD. That's kind of the gist of our show.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much just whatever we pick.
Yeah. It's like, it's like a couple of friends watching a movie.
Yeah.
That's the appeal.
Exactly.
That's how we're going to pitch it to networks.
Except we're not going to talk over the movie, which I'm sure people enjoy more.
Yeah, it'll take less time to watch our podcast than it will to watch the movie.
Yeah.
So
Save you some time.
Exactly. Maybe some money. It's free.
Mm-hmm.
Our Patreon starts tomorrow.
No.
Oh, anyways, why don't we just let's get to it.
To movie news?
To movie news.
Okay.
Our first segment. Not a lot of movie news this week.
No.
Nobody really cares about movies this week, I guess.
No one cares.
They're on vacation. They're celebrating their national holidays.
Yeah.
We just celebrated Canada Day.
Yep.
If you're listening to this, you're probably celebrating America Day.
Or my birthday.
Or Steph's birthday is actually on America Day.
Uh-huh.
So send her...
Send me a firework.
Send her a firework in the sky.
Yeah.
Make sure she can see it, though,
or the
else
mail.
It doesn't count. In the mail, just don't light it, please.
No. No.
You have issues with that.
Yeah.
But okay, let's start with movie news. So, Steph.
Richard.
Have you seen Snow White and the Huntsman?
No.
Okay, well, there's going to be a sequel to it.
That's great.
But here's the catch.
Oh.
Snow White and the Huntsman 2, no Snow White.
No. Oh. So Huntsman 1.
So, just Huntsman.
Okay.
Or the Snow White and the Huntsman 2 minus Snow White equals Snow White and the Huntsman 2?
This time it's personal.
This time...
He actually takes out her heart. I'd like that.
Yeah, so no Kristen Stewart.
Why do you keep calling her Christian?
That's her name.
It's Kristen.
That's Harvey, my dog.
Hi, Harv.
He's making a cameo.
Now featuring Harvey.
Yeah. It's no, I'm saying it correctly. It's Christian.
It's not Christian.
Christian Stewart.
Ah.
Anyways, so Kristen Stewart's going to be not in this movie.
No.
They said that she might make like a couple cameos. She might be in a couple scenes.
Hope not.
But overall, she's not going to be in this movie.
Okay, good.
So yeah, here's what I'm thinking behind this.
Tell me.
Because Chris Hemsworth plays the Huntsman.
He does, yeah.
And he's so far everyone else is coming back. By the way.
Okay, even Charlize Theron.
Even Charlize Theron. Well, apparently, I don't know. It could just be like a development thing. But
yeah.
But anyways, like. Chris Hemsworth, he's more of a draw now.
Yeah.
Because he's in the Thor movies. People know who he is now.
Mm-hmm.
The Avengers bump.
Well, they knew who he was in the first one.
Yeah, but now he's more like, everyone knows who he is.
Oh, okay.
It's Thor,
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I feel like he's more of a draw.
Probably, yeah.
While Kristen... Did I say that right?
Kristen.
Kristen Stewart. She's not a draw at all. It has never been a draw to movies.
No.
She was in The Twilights.
She was in The Twilights.
But those weren't draws. So yeah, Snow White and the Huntsman 2.
Yay!
I hope you're excited.
I'm not. I will forget about it after this.
Really?
Yeah, after we record this. So.
Yeah, me too. I already forgot the first one exists.
Yeah, so did I.
I thought they were just not going to make another one. Because why should they?
Yeah, there's no reason.
It sort of made money.
Did it? I know my parents liked it, but that means nothing, really.
And my mom wanted to see it. So yeah, nobody cares about Snow White and the Huntsman. Nobody even remembers it.
No, it's not a memorable movie. It was like a filler movie.
This movie's gonna make no fucking money.
No.
Nobody wants to see it. I don't even think the people who are making this movie are even excited about it.
Yeah, it just seems like grunt work.
Who would be? They're just trying to capitalize on the whole dark imagining fairy tale bullshit.
Which is really tiresome.
Yeah, and it's relevant to the movie
Yeah,
we're watching today.
It really is.
But, yeah, just let it die already.
Please.
Who cares?
No one cares. I can't think of a single person that would be excited for this.
Like, seriously. Are there big fans of this movie?
I have no idea. I've scoured the internet and I have never seen someone that's like, yeah, this movie.
Maybe people who are big Kristen Stewart fans?
I've never met one. I've met
I'm
people
sure
that
they
are, like,
exist. I'm sure they exist.
Like, I think she just has a bad reputation. I don't think she's the worst in the world. But...
Yeah, well... But,
I don't know many Kristen Stewart fans, or any.
Any. No, probably not.
I'm indifferent to her.
Let's, maybe there's like a Facebook group or something.
Yeah.
We can check that later.
Yeah.
So anyways, Huntsman 2, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
You wanted me to watch a...
Yeah, it's for Foxcatcher.
Okay, so This is kind of a new segment we're trying out.
Even though it's our first podcast.
Yeah, well, you watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer last time, and I thought that was pretty kind of fun. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna watch a trailer for Foxcatcher. I don't know anything about this movie. I haven't heard anything about it, but Steph recommended me to watch it, so I am going to do that.
Yeah.
So, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I am back.
With a new accent.
With a new accent. Sorry, we watched this on a YouTube channel, and at the end, like, there's some woman with a weird accent telling us movie news, and I was like, okay. But yeah, we saw that trailer. It looks pretty cool.
I'm excited for it.
It said it was based on a true story.
Yeah, it's an actual true story.
Is it, what's it about?
He's a wrestling coach, and he's training Channing Tatum. Steve
Carell, which looks unrecognizable.
Yeah, he's training Channing Tatum, who has, like, blonde streaks in his hair.
He has the blonde streaks in his hair.
To train for, like, the Olympics, and he ends up, like...
Killing him?
Killing a guy, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
It's not even, because it says it in the other trailer.
Yeah,
it says it in the other trailer.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not really a...
Wow. Why would you give away your story in the trailer?
Because I think it's a more well-known story.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it's, like, the biggest secret.
Well, I'm an ignorant fool.
You are!
I'm an ignorant fool.
You know nothing.
I know nothing.
Stop with the accent.
I'm sorry. I think our audience would appreciate it.
They wouldn't. They're gonna find it annoying.
No, I think they like it.
No.
I think they like Jim Parsons, because he does like a weird voice.
Yeah, no one. No.
It's like, oh, I'm Jim Parsons.
No.
Have you seen the trailer for the movie Home?
No.
It's like some bullshit new DreamWorks movie, and Jim Parsons plays an alien.
Ugh. No one saw that, but I rolled my eyes really hard.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, that just sounds bad because
he's just playing his character from The Bang Theory.
I feel bad for him.
I don't. He's making lots of money.
Yeah, still.
He's not going to have a career once the show's over, but he's making lots of money now.
Yeah.
If he likes, he invests in stocks, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Maybe he should. Maybe he
has. I don't know. Well, I'm sure he's going to do fine for himself.
Yeah.
But he's not going to get much work after the show's over.
No, probably not.
Which will be never, because they'll never cancel
it. No.
But anyways, that's it for our trailer talk.
Yeah.
I've named our segment.
Thank you.
It's called Trailer Talk.
Wow. We'll make a little jingle.
I literally put zero thought into that.
Yeah, we didn't put any thought into any of this.
It's a little alliteration.
Okay.
Alright, so now it is time for us to talk about...
Maleficent.
Ugh. We both saw this in the theater.
Yeah.
Not in 3D.
No, thank God.
Yeah, my mom was like... We saw it with my mom. And my mom was like, oh, it's not in 3D, will she mind? And I'm like... I'm sure she'll be okay.
Yeah, I think I'll survive without the 3D.
Yeah, so we saw Maleficent.
God.
It is a reimagining of the 1959
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty film. It's also based on a book, but not really. It's based off the movie than it is the book. So
I really didn't like it.
You did not?
No, not at all.
What did you not like about this movie?
There's so much not to like about it. It was.
Should we start from the beginning?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, this movie is doing what that stupid Wicked musical did with the
Well, was Wicked stupid?
I don't know. I've never seen it. I heard it's good, but
I wouldn't call it stupid. I think they're just trying to be wicked.
Oh, I just hate it because everyone in my high school was obsessed with it when it was out. Actually, I haven't seen it, so I don't have an opinion.
Yeah.
But basically, it is what that musical was doing in terms of turning like a villain character from a children's movie or whatever, and turning them into a sympathetic character.
Yeah.
And I feel that so they try to do this with Maleficent, of course. And I feel like they do a good job of making her a sympathetic character, but not good at making her a villain.
Yeah, I feel like Angelina Jolie did a good job.
Yeah.
But everyone else didn't do a good job at all.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like... obviously, she's the executive one of the executive producers on the movie. So obviously, she wants to look as good as possible.
Yeah, and I think she's just one of the stronger actors in that.
Which I feel like wasn't... like, that was done on purpose.
Yeah, and I was reading that said, like, they cast people on their uncanny likeness to the characters. But
did they?
That's what I was reading on Wikipedia and stuff.
Did they, though?
No, because Elle Fanning doesn't look anything like Aurora.
She has Aurora's eyebrows.
That's it.
Anybody could look like Aurora with, like, a good dye job.
It didn't make sense. Like, that didn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
Neither did Prince Philip.
Prince Philip, who just looked,
He looked like Harry Styles. Like, there's no way they didn't do that on purpose. There's no way.
Yeah, well, they're teenagers.
Yeah, and I even looked up the guy online.
Yeah.
And that's not his hair. They gave him that hair specifically for the movie.
Did you look up his IMDb page?
Yeah.
Has he been in Disney Channel films?
No, he hasn't been in much.
Okay.
Yeah. He's been in a few things, but nothing like, with that guy.
Yeah, and it's totally a that guy kind of role.
Yeah.
He's kind of useless in this movie.
Yeah, which was nice.
Yeah, no, I like that. They're doing, like, Disney's been on a roll lately of subverting Disney tropes.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Mm-hmm. So,
the prince saves the girl. They subvert this in this movie. And now the prince is just kind of useless.
Yeah.
And is more of a red herring than anything. Which is nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Which I liked about the movie.
Yeah, I didn't mind that part. Unfortunately, that part was ruined for me online.
Yeah, Well, I looked up basically everything about this movie online because I wasn't expecting to see it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I knew where it was going. I didn't know the ending would be so stupid, but I knew pretty much everything else, so I was kind of going into that.
Yeah.
Where I think if you weren't going in expecting that, you'd be kind of off-put.
Yeah, if you're like a little girl or little boy.
Yeah.
Like, whoa!
But would you think kids would be afraid of this movie?
No.
Like, scared? Is there anything really scary in this movie?
No.
Like, maybe some things were like loud noises.
I was just gonna say the sounds, maybe, because sounds usually scared me more than
but like
when I was a kid.
Yeah, but there was no like woman who takes off like her head, and there's just a headless lady moment. There's no Wheeler moment in this movie.
I don't know. I think I'm too old to like decide this though. I think everything looked just so bad in its CGI that it couldn't be scary.
Yeah, well, the CGI is terrible in this movie.
It is, and God, that dragon was just covered in feathers. Everything was covered.
Why was everything covered in feathers? For God's sakes.
We know he's a crow. Like, we don't need...
Yeah, there's Angelina Jolie. She finds or Maleficent, who gives a shit. She finds a crow about to be like murdered or whatever, and then she saves it by turning it into a dude.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "You're my servant now," and he's like, "Oh, I'll be you save my life, I'll be your servant or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she just basically just turns him into other things.
Yeah.
Like a wolf.
A wolf, a horse.
A horse.
A dragon.
A dragon.
But, like, everything's always feathery. And we know it's feathers. Why isn't he feathery when he's a human?
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't make sense.
Well,
he has those stupid crow's feet scars,
yeah.
but not necessary either.
Was that what was going on with his wrinkly skin?
No, those were crow feet.
Okay.
Crow
okay.
feet.
Because I was like, what's this? I don't get it.
Yeah.
What's with this makeup?
It was weird.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
Oh, and okay, the king.
Yeah.
When we were first introduced to him, we heard his voice. It's supposed to be like this Irish thing. I looked him up, not realizing it's what's-his-face from District 9.
Oh.
Wilkes or whatever.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. And, like, it makes sense now why he was trying to do that Irish accent, but he just sounded like a total nerd. Because he had to do it over top of that, I guess, South African.
Can't believe it was that guy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
Oh, this guy, he looks like Michael Bay.
He does. I think it was the hair. In
this movie, he doesn't really look like Michael Bay in the District 9.
No, he looks like a total nerd.
But in this movie, he is totally Michael Bay.
Mm-hmm. I didn't like any of the casting in this movie.
Yeah.
It was all not good. The child actors were, like, especially bad.
Yeah.
And...
Oh, here's this is what I was gonna say earlier. This movie reminded me of World War Z.
I never saw that.
It was don't.
No, I
hate it.
I never wanted to.
I freaking despise this movie.
I don't like zombies at all.
But it's not even a zombie movie.
It isn't?
It has zombies in it. It's about a zombie outbreak. It's not a zombie movie. It's a Brad Pitt movie.
Oh,
it's a Brad Pitt is popular. Here's another paycheck for Brad Pitt. You'll see this because you love Brad Pitt. It makes me sick. There's no other, like nobody else can outshine Brad Pitt in any way. Bryan Cranston was supposed to be in this movie, right?
Was he?
But he wasn't.
Oh.
Because you can't outshine Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt needs to be the best actor in this movie. Brad Pitt can't cut his fucking hair for this movie because he's also the producer and he doesn't want to dress fancy. He just wants to make a movie do a little work as possible.
I have a thing about Brad Pitt in my solo show.
Oh yeah? Was it about how
It's about a scarf shortage.
A Brad Pitt scarf? Yeah, there's a scarf shortage in
the world, and him and Johnny Depp had to go save the world. And find more scarves to wear.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Art.
That's art.
Yeah.
That's art, man. I'm sure Johnny Depp would appreciate that.
Yeah, they love their scarves.
They love their scarves.
And their stupid hats.
But, yeah, so, like, it's very... I feel like it's similar in that, like, he's the executive producer, Angelina Jolie's also the executive producer of this movie. So it's kind of like it becomes more of a star vehicle than anything else.
Yeah, but the thing I kind of got into her being Maleficent at least.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
It wasn't like
it's not bad casting.
No, she was probably the best part of the movie.
Yeah, that's true actually.
And her makeup, I really liked her makeup.
Makeup's really good.
Yeah, and I'll say I like that they kept the green fire.
Yeah, that looked pretty good. The effects on that looked pretty good.
Yeah, I really like that. That was one of the best looking things in the original movie to me.
Yeah.
Too, it was kind of like your special spooky thing.
They got the visual. They really brought over the visuals from that movie.
Yeah, they did.
In that scene.
That scene, not
anywhere else. Not anywhere where it counts.
Not when they got to like the other fairies.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, especially those 3 fairies. Everyone was so like. Unlikable.
Those fairies looked
horrifying. They looked
Holy
terrible.
Shit, when I first saw them, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, and like...
They look like brats, like they had doll heads.
Yeah, and the thing, like, I know we're supposed to be sympathizing with Maleficent, but I don't understand why they had to make those 3 fairies so, like, awful, because they're not annoying in the original movie, but they're just, like, these awful... negligent guardians.
Well, I guess they kind of do that so, like, Maleficent can be more of the guardian because they suck.
Yeah, I know. It just seems silly.
But it seems so over the top.
Yeah.
Like everyone that's not Maleficent in this movie is incompetent.
They are. There's no one good. There isn't. Like, you're pretty much forced to like her because she's the only
She's competent.
Yeah, she's the only one that has any sense.
Everyone else is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so hilarious.
There's not one other character other than her sidekick, but I don't know why he counts.
Yeah. Yeah, he's more just, like, diligent because she needs, like, somebody else needs to help her out, I guess. As somebody to talk to, or else they'd just be Maleficent the whole time, just talking to herself.
Yeah, and, like, Aurora was so one-dimensional.
Yeah.
They're like, they spelled it out what she was going to be. She's going to be pretty and happy. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's kind of Aurora in a nutshell.
Yeah, there's nothing...
For all they did to subvert the tropes of her falling in love and all that Disney bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't really give her a character.
They didn't.
They didn't give anybody a character, let's be honest.
No, everyone was just annoying.
Everyone just annoying and they suck.
They did, yeah. They did. It made me mad that movie was a thing. And the ending...
Well, why don't we try to work our way through before we get into the ending? Like, basically, first it starts off, Maleficent is like a fairy.
Yeah, a little girl fairy.
She's a little girl fairy. She has, like, griffin wings or whatever.
Yeah.
She flies around. And she lives in a land of terrible cartoon CGI rejects.
Yeah.
Which, look, they do not fit in with the style of the fucking movie.
No.
They all have big, large cartoon eyes.
It was very weird.
Why?
It was very weird.
Why? Is it to appeal to the kids, I guess?
It must be. It must be.
But they look out of place.
They do. Yeah, they do.
Like Scooby-Doo blended better in the Scooby-Doo movie. He really did.
Yeah, yeah.
It was such an oversight.
It was. They looked really too cartoonish to be in a real world.
Oh, it was terrible. And they have, like, tree men. Like,
yeah, those are a bit better done.
No, the tree men look fine.
Yeah.
They should have been more like that. More real, not realistic, but like...
Yeah, it worked with the environment better.
Yeah, work with the friggin' art style of the film, for God's sakes. But, so yeah, then she finds, like, some boy who steals something, and she's like, "You shouldn't steal."
Yeah,
stealing's not very nice.
Yeah.
And then they become childhood friends, and they become lovers.
Like, you knew this was gonna happen. Like, I didn't want that to be the reason Maleficent.
It's because of a boy.
Yeah, but I had a feeling.
That's like in the Oz and Great and Powerful.
Is it? I never saw that either.
The Wicked. Do you care if I spoil this for you?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
I won't be seeing it.
Fucking James Franco is the Wizard of Oz. He goes to Oz and he meets Mila Kunis.
Okay.
Mila Kunis is one of the witches. But then, I guess he has a thing with her, but then he goes off to see, Glenda? The Good Witch. He goes to see the Good Witch. He has a thing with her, and then Mila Kunis gets jealous, and then she becomes the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh. Why does it always have to be a guy?
That's the only thing women can be, like, mad about.
Yeah.
Is over men. Or that they don't have the dress that they want. Or that their manicures are too fucking expensive. That's how.
It's annoying. I feel like there could be something better, but I don't know, so I can't say.
Maybe. I wish it was more... Like, Maleficent, she should do something bad in this movie. Yeah. She doesn't really. She just kind of gets angry, and she curses... Her cursing Aurora is the only thing that she ever did that was villainous.
Yeah, really.
And, like, she should have, like, been, like, kind of a dick to people. Like, yeah,
she made people, like, bow down to her.
Yeah, but
things were dark, but
that's more like they were kind of afraid of her.
Yeah.
It's not that she, like, did something to them.
Yeah.
That's what it should have... She should have kind of been more like a dick, like, oh, I'm gonna tear down this waterfall, and then the guys are like, don't tear it down, Maleficent. You've changed.
And then there's the scene where she goes to that big decrepit castle, and, like, sweet, she's getting her castle.
Yeah.
But then she never goes to that castle again. That'd have been cool if she had a castle.
Yeah.
Those, like, weird pig things. You remember that in the original movie? They had, like, pigs and...
Oh, kinda. Yeah. I haven't seen the original movie, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so it just... Yeah.
It's bull.
Yeah, it's not a good movie.
It's not a good movie. Okay, so she has a fling with this kid.
Yeah.
Or they don't have a fling, they have a relationship.
There's no chemistry, by the way.
No chemistry, but whatever. The kid actors, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
And then later on, he works for the king, or he's a soldier for the king or something.
I don't know what he is.
He does something for the king. I forget. They explained it in dialogue, but who cares? I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
But the king is dying because of convenience. And then he's fighting. He wants, like, the treasures of Maleficent's fairy tale country.
Does he? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like he wants, like, treasure from them or whatever.
Oh, I had no idea.
Or just the land. Yeah, but whatever. That makes sense.
I couldn't hear because there's a person eating behind us and kicking my chair.
Fucking this guy decides every time that somebody was... It's not like... Okay, you come in late to the movie, whatever. Like, find times when you can open up your bag of Doritos or whatever.
I don't know what he had. It was like a bag of Sun Chips or something.
He had 1,000... He had, like... He was eating throughout the entire fucking film.
Oh my god. It was so annoying.
But he would always open up his, like, bag of candy during, like, a scene when people are talking and there's no music. There's no music. You're getting expository dialogue to understand the fucking storyline. And, okay, time for Doritos.
Yeah, time for mosquitoes. Oh, that guy was awful.
Fucking terrible.
That guy was awful.
But yeah, so the king wants treasure from Maleficent.
Okay, I'll just take your word for it.
And there's a big war, but they can't beat Maleficent because she's too perfect, because she's Angelina Jolie.
Because she has wings.
And she's the producer.
Yeah.
And she has wings. And so the king's like, oh, I'm dying. Kill her. So Maleficent's ex-boyfriend comes in, she drugs her, and she cuts off her wings.
Which, I was reading, was a metaphor for rape, which is pretty deep.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
That's what she said, Angelina Jolie.
That what she said?
Yeah. It's like, oh, geez. That's really heartbreaking, that.
Yeah. Do we need that? Do we fucking need that?
No.
I don't think we need that in a film for children about fairy tales and people becoming crows and dragons.
I never saw it like that. It's hard to say.
It's not really shot like. A lot of critics have been saying that.
Yeah.
So I kind of went in expecting that, but looking at the scene, like, I see how you can see that, but I don't think it really plays that up.
Yeah. I can't. I don't know.
It's more just he cuts off her wings because he's an.
That's what I got from it.
Because he's a coward.
That's what I got from it. He was taking her most prized thing, but then again,
right.
That could be taken like that.
Absolutely, it's up to interpretation.
Yep.
After all. So, anyways, the king or the guy who cuts off her Maleficent's ex becomes the king
because he got some wings.
Because he got wings.
That's how
and the old king died.
That's how it works, I guess.
Yeah. Because they were very proud of him. It was like, oh, you're next in line to be king now.
Yeah.
So, anyways, he's king. Whatever. Maleficent's pissed off. She makes like her staff out of a stick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which has a little convenient crystal on the top.
Yeah.
Because, whatever. And
then, it's a very quick montage of her being evil.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm evil now. You're like, oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's where you could have had a scene where she's like a dick to somebody.
Yeah, I found a lot of the scenes like that. There was no like development. It was just so quick.
Yeah.
It was all of a sudden.
Actually, the first thing she does is save her crow friend. That's the first thing she does when she becomes Maleficent. She becomes evil.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
Yeah, it was all very weird to me.
Like, she never does anything evil in this fucking movie.
Everything was just very sudden for me.
It was the movie itself had a very fast pace.
Yeah.
Which I liked. I'm not gonna lie.
It just, I guess I'm used to more development.
It would have been nice. But then again, like, we've had, like, it's based off another movie.
Yeah.
So. But, so anyways, this is when the actual Sleeping Beauty movie would start, I suppose. like the actual story.
Yeah.
Where she curses Aurora.
We all know what happens. We don't have to describe that.
You get pricked. You whatever. Go to sleep.
Like the fairies are all weird names, like Flit,
and Bushnut.
Bushnut or something.
Bushnut and Fingerbottom. They're not the actual names of the fairies. They had to change them.
Fingerbottom.
She was the green fairy. I remember this.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, whatever. The fairies are there. They look fucking terrible. Why can't they just be like people but shrunk down? Is that too old an effect?
No.
Because that's the only, that would cost a lot less.
Yeah, it would.
It would not look terrible.
No.
You don't need them to have huge, stupid doll heads and look like friggin'...
No, they didn't look like that in the movie either. They just look like little fairies. I think they were little fairies.
Yeah, they're just like kind of little people.
Yeah.
They could have just gotten little people.
Yeah, I guess. But they have to look the same.
Well, what do you mean look the same?
When they're, to play both roles?
No, well, yeah, just have a little person. Why do they even... Okay, later on in the film, they become humans.
Yeah, they look in the original movie, they look exactly the same. They just look taller.
Yeah. But, why can't they just... Whatever. I don't know.
They just looked bad.
They look bad. It looked like just a waste of effects. And, yeah, and then they're forced to look after Aurora in the countryside.
Which they hate. They hate their lives doing it.
And they're terrible at it. And why are these the most competent people to be doing this job?
Yeah, they don't know them.
They're fairies, for God's sakes.
It seems weird that the king's like, okay, you could take them.
Maybe they explain. I don't know. I don't care.
Well, I think they knew the king better in the original, but I don't know.
But anyways,
yeah, they were cute in the original.
Yeah, no, they had good designs.
Cutie patooties. They are big cheeks and stuff.
Big cheeks.
Yeah.
They sing the bibbidi bop. No, they don't. They don't sing bibbidi boppity boo.
That would be.
They sing.
Grandmother.
They sing. Who Let the Dogs Out?
Yeah, they're the Baha Men.
That was the '90s remake of Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
So, anyways, fucking these asshole fairies are the worst at their job. They can't take care of a fucking baby to save their life.
They can't. They don't know how to feed a baby. How do you know how to feed a baby?
Yeah,
you should just
The best part is though, they suck so much that Maleficent has to take care of them.
Yeah, and they don't even notice when Aurora's just gone for days. She just disappeared and whatever.
It's comical. It's hilarious how much they suck at this.
They're negligent.
They're
very bad parents.
They should get sued.
They would have children's services on them so fast.
Fairy tale child services.
Yeah.
You betcha. But whatever. So basically, Aurora is able to survive to be 16.
Yeah, somehow.
And then she sees Maleficent. She finds her or whatever, and then she's like, "Oh, don't see me, or you'll be afraid."
Yeah,
that's the line from the trailer. And then they become besties. And then Maleficent's like, "Oh shit, I fucked up.
Yeah,
I like her now."
Tries to take the curse back, and it doesn't work.
But she can't, because you can't do that. You can't uncurse a curse.
Yeah.
So then the fairy, or what do they? Did the fairies take her back to the castle, or Aurora just goes back to the castle?
Yeah, because they told her.
Or she
runs to the castle. She's like, "Dad," and then her dad's like, "Go to your room." He just sends her to her room.
Like, fuck you.
Yeah, stay there for the night, and then she somehow gets out.
That's what I hate about the King character, is that he's unsympathetic in every way.
Yeah,
he's the villain.
Yeah.
But the whole point of the movie is that you're supposed to look at a villain character like Maleficent and say, oh, but there's always another side of it.
Yeah.
The character's not that bad.
No.
But then now it's but he's just a pure villain.
Yeah, there's nothing likable about him. It's he was worried about his daughter, but now he's just crazy, talking to her wings.
Yeah.
To Maleficent's wings.
It's all just about revenge.
Yeah.
For cursing her daughter at this point.
Yeah.
So it just it's so stupid. Because at the end, I was actually, I don't know about you, but I actually didn't know where the story was going to go. Because I thought maybe, they would reconcile with the king.
I just figured nothing was gonna.
Or Aurora was gonna leave the king, and the king will have to deal with the fact that her daughter likes Maleficent more than him.
Yeah.
Or like something.
I just figured they'd just go and be like, "Oh, everything's good," and then lo and behold, that's what happened.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
The safest possible thing happened.
Yeah.
So before we get into that, like basically, like Maleficent goes to Aurora, and the fairies bring in Prince Philip.
Yeah.
To kiss her, because it's Treehouse Kiss.
Yeah, and they're stupid. Weird and like screaming at him and stuff. He's like, oh. And I liked it because he's like, I don't know if I should do this. She is unconscious. And they're like, no, do it. He's like,
okay.
I don't know.
Guess it didn't work. It's
yeah.
like, oh, should I use tongue? It's like, no.
No, that never happened. That's gross. I like that he was actually not like, hell yeah, just went for it.
Oh, no, yeah, absolutely. Like, Prince Philip isn't a bad guy.
No, he's just kind of there.
He's kind of, he's kind of just roped into this. He doesn't really want to be part of the story.
He's like, hey, I saw this girl, and then they're just shoving, like, him on a bed with her, the poor guy.
The movie has, good sprinkles of good moments throughout.
Yeah.
But, so, yeah, Maleficent gets there, and she's like, oh, no. Oh, no. It's like, I was a fool.
I'm sad true love doesn't exist.
And then she kisses her on the forehead, and she wakes up.
Yeah.
And so, because she loved her.
Alarmingly a lot like Frozen.
Apparently. Oh, yeah. Man.
Yeah.
This movie is a lot like Frozen. Except I like Frozen better than this movie.
Yeah, so did I. Frozen was fun.
It needs more talking snowman.
No, it doesn't.
No, it needs less talking snowman. I didn't like Olaf. But anyways, maybe we should talk about Frozen on the show.
Maybe.
We get views.
Meh is all I have to say about it.
Okay. Well, then at this point you think the movie would be over.
Yeah.
And admittedly, it would have been pretty good. It would have been a good ending.
Yeah.
But no, this is a stupid movie, so it needs to have a big action sequence.
Because I feel like they're like, we need to get the dragon in there somehow.
Well, but to be fair, they do need to get the dragon.
Do they know? Because I forgot about the dragon till the dragon came. I really did.
I think, well, that's kind of the only thing that you really know about Maleficent. She turns into a dragon. She curses Aurora, she becomes a dragon, that's it. So, like, I feel like they needed to get the dragon in somewhere.
Yeah.
But the way they did it, it really feels like an afterthought. Because she doesn't even become the dragon.
No.
Her crony stooge becomes... Yeah. Her crow man becomes the dragon.
And then she fights the king.
Which is stupid.
Yeah.
Why can't she become the dragon?
Yeah, and the magic she used seemed weird and selective. Like, she could do it for some things, but then other things is like, I can't do it. What?
I feel like
magic everything.
She could pretty much... do anything.
Yeah.
If she can curse somebody into eternal sleep.
Yeah, why can't she be like, hey, king, dead?
Yeah, I curse you, you touch a... Oh, a thing I forgot. She just looked around the room and saw the frickin' spinning wheel and was like, oh, okay, yeah, you touch the spinning wheel, you fall asleep. Good, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, really? You couldn't figure out a way to incorporate the spinning wheel into her history or something?
That looks good. Just use that.
Maybe he was like maybe the king used to be like, had a spinning wheel and used to make Maleficent clothes or whatever.
Something.
That would have been...
Something.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Or that would have worked into the story. But no, just like, oh, spinning wheel. What if she saw like a sock?
If you wear socks.
If you wear socks, you will fall asleep.
I think that's almost, like, pretty much how it went down in the original, though.
Yeah, but it's stupid.
It's
so selective of what it wants to pay tribute to. She doesn't become the dragon, which I would have done.
Yeah.
Make Maleficent become the fucking dragon at least. Even if it's just to, like, hang up clothes.
Like they did in Enchanted.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, they're making Enchanted too.
Are they?
Yeah. I could have done that for movie news. Oops. Whatever. Enchanted 2 is a thing.
I like that movie.
I haven't seen that movie. Maybe we'll see that movie.
A lot of movies that
I'm telling you, I'm like the least qualified person to be doing a movie podcast. So, yeah.
There's that shitty battle.
They have a big stupid fight. Oh no! Here's the really stupid thing. Aurora goes up and finds Maleficent's wings trapped in like a closet, and then they're rattling.
They come to life.
And she opens it, and then the wings fly back to her, and Maleficent gets her wings back. Fucking stupid.
Yeah, they think they could have done that beforehand or something.
Or why couldn't she grow her wings back, for God's sake?
Here's my question.
Yeah.
When he was cutting them off, why didn't they just grow back right away? Why did they just lay there? Like, why is it now
Why couldn't they fly back to her?
Yeah, why couldn't he take them off and they'd be like, nah, and then just reattach immediately? Why
Are they sentient?
I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
The only way I could think is they're sentient, and that when she was knocked out, the wings are also knocked out. But then that's stupid, because why wouldn't they have escaped before?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. That also means that they could hear everything he was saying to them, presumably, when he was talking to them in that weird room.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me.
It should have been like she could, like, maybe she had the power to grow them back, but she didn't have the willpower to grow them back. So when the wings were cut off, she was so upset about them being gone that she can't focus on growing them back.
Well, maybe she couldn't even grow them back. Maybe it's just like a limb. You can detach it, but you can't.
Or maybe not have her get her wings back at the end. It sucks, but at least she still accomplishes.
Yeah, she can do things without her wings. She's still...
That's like if in a movie a kid gets hit by a car and becomes a paraplegic, but at the end of the movie the kid learns how to walk. Yeah,
like it'd be good if she learned to be great without the wings too. She's not defined by her wings.
So fucking stupid.
It would have been nice, but
and of course,
whatever.
You know, at the end of the battle, the king dies.
Yeah, and then it's meant whatever.
Because why is the king die? It's stupid.
Yeah, he would have died soon enough after.
Why can't he learn? Why can't he learn? Either make him learn something, I guess. But or realize the error of his ways, or like make an ambiguous ending when or Maleficent takes Aurora away.
Yeah.
Or be like, Aurora, you have a choice, me or Maleficent. It's like, oh, Maleficent. And he's like, no. Then he lives in regret or whatever.
Yeah.
That would have been why kill him? It's so fucking easy.
I don't know.
And Aurora doesn't care that his dad's dead. That her dad's dead.
No, she's like, yeah, whatever, let's go.
Okay. I like Maleficent better. Yeah. I like my stepmom better.
Let's just go.
Okay. Yeah.
All in all, boo.
It's a big happy ending.
Yeah. And then, there's that whole narration where we find out it's Aurora, but they keep just reiterating, the whole have good with evil and evil with good thing. They said that, a million times.
At the end is she was both hero and villain.
Yes, that's it.
Serious? You're gonna fucking hit it right on the nose.
Wait, okay.
She's hero and villain. She is Shadow the Hedgehog.
She is Maleficent.
Maleficent.
And then the title comes up after it says Maleficent. It's like, oh, okay.
And then you get the Lana Del Rio song.
I like that song. But
Stewart and Lana Del Rey impressions.
No. You can do it all you want. I'm not doing it.
The way you did once, the way you did
Please stop. Please stop.
Okay.
So
that's Maleficent.
Yeah.
Overall, it was a stupid fucking movie.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but good job, Angelina, with your acting.
Good job, Angie.
Yep.
It was a good. You know what? It was. I liked it up until that stupid fucking ending. Then everything that was bad about it was just accentuated.
It just seemed cheesy to me. Maybe I'm picky. I am.
Well,
picky,
yeah. I can appreciate it wouldn't have been a good movie even if it had a better ending, but it would have been okay. It would have been serviceable.
Yeah.
The trivia. Did you know that Tim Burton was going to direct this movie?
I did know that.
And it's actually written by the same person who did Alice in Wonderland.
It's not surprising. Do you think it was the same, visual? I don't know. CGI people that did it?
Well, the guy who did the visual effects for Alice in Wonderland is the director for this movie.
Oh, okay.
Or something. He worked in the art.
That makes a whole... Yeah, because it's his first movie.
It's his first movie.
Yeah.
Not bad, though. Not bad direction for his first movie.
No.
The action scenes, though, were kind of terrible.
Yeah, there's that whole, banging of the shields. I got it out.
And there's the zoom in effect.
Yeah, that was really weird.
They did that in the first battle scene. They did that literally every friggin' shot.
That was really odd.
Boom. And it was
yeah.
We get it.
It was really weird looking.
She's so freaking bad.
I thought I was just being like, it's a bad shot, but okay, you noticed it too.
No,
I thought it was just being a tool.
Bad direction in the action sequences. Okay, hold on.
I don't know. Would you recommend this?
If I had to compare this to Alice in Wonderland, if I had to compare this to Alice in Wonderland, I would say this movie's a lot better.
Yeah, I would say that too.
Alice in Wonderland's kind of like
it's painful.
It does everything
yeah.
bad. It doesn't do like, oh, parts of it were okay. Everything is bad in this movie.
I liked her armor though. I'll give it that.
The armor was nice. Just hate how stupid her hair looks in the armor.
Really? I don't remember it.
She has like the long curly hair, and then the armor is like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an aesthetic thing for me, but I think it looks kind of stupid.
I just like that she had real armor and it wasn't like weird, like stylized girl armor.
Oh well, yeah, that was fine.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Maybe do up your hair.
Yeah, maybe put it up so no one can like
put it up
grab
in a bow.
On it.
Yeah, that would look better.
Yeah.
If it was up in a bow, because when I see people in long flowing hair and armor, I'm thinking like,
you're gonna get hurt.
You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
Your hair's gonna get chopped off.
And also your head.
Yeah, or have a helmet at least.
Yeah,
Jesus
something.
Christ. But you know what Maleficent needed was a Johnny Depp dance sequence at the end.
God. We were saying how if Johnny Depp was in this, he'd be like the dragon and also everything.
Yeah, he'd be the crow guy.
Yeah,
the crow guy kind of looks like Johnny Depp.
He does a bit.
Like an old 90s Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
And then he can talk in like a racist accent. He can talk in like an Asian accent. Just cause. Yeah. Just cause Johnny Depp.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Hey, he was officially named a Native American by a group of Native Americans that they found on the street. So it's okay. It's okay, people. Not racist.
I think never mind. What was I going to say? I am picky.
Yeah.
With this movie. So I'd say more people probably enjoy it than I would.
Maleficent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, go see it if you want to see it.
Yeah.
I think if it's something you think you'll enjoy, then you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, probably. I'd say that's pretty much true. What would you give this out of 5?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2. I'd say 2.5.
Yeah. 2
kind of a meh movie.
Yeah, but that's also my like personal taste too.
Yeah.
That's my bias.
Yeah.
So, I mean, congrats, you made your first movie, director.
Good job. Too bad it wasn't a good movie.
Yeah.
Still better than that Star Trek guy is going to do.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
No.
The writer of the first 2 Star Trek movies, the J.J. Abrams ones, he's going to direct the 3rd one.
Oh.
He hasn't directed anything in his life.
Oh, well, good luck.
Good luck.
To you.
Also, he's a 9/11 truther.
Okay, I've just thrown that in there too.
So Star Trek 3 is going to be great. Is the moral of my little aside there.
Thank you.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
I guess we can call this kind of wrap this up a little bit.
Yeah. I think this is a good amount of time. They're not all going to be an hour plus.
Oh, that's pretty good. 50 minutes is pretty good. So yeah, well there you are.
Not as many laughs as last week, but...
Hey, well maybe...
We'll watch a funnier movie.
Funnier movie. This movie just,
bleh.
You just have to critique it, really.
Yeah.
We'll watch Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, well, we're going to watch
Once that comes out, we'll watch that.
Yeah.
And that will be a riot.
That will be a riot. And we'll watch something even goofier in the meantime.
We'll watch the Goofy movie.
I like the Goofy movie.
Yeah, let's watch the Goofy movie.
Okay.
But not an extremely goofy movie, because that's too goofy for me.
Get heart palpitations.